Welcome to our video tutorial on loading SLO exam scores within the RightPath Student Success System. This feature will allow you to load SLO exam score data for an exam easily and effectively. This feature also allows you to bulk upload a list of exams. Let's start by learning how to access the Load Exam Scores feature. To access the Load Exam Scores feature from any page within RightPath, you can hover over the Utilities menu and click on Load Exam Scores. Let's start by learning how to bulk upload a list of exams. This feature allows you to bulk upload a list of exams. These exams will then appear in the available list of exams to choose from when you upload your exam scores. To do so, you will click on the Load Exam Catalog button in the top right-hand corner of the Load Exam Score Data screen. Once the screen refreshes, you will arrive at the SLO Exam and User Loader. To bulk upload a list of exams, you will first start by making sure that SLO Exam Loader is checked. Then you will choose whether or not the exams you are loading are pre- or post-assessments. Next, you will click on Choose File to browse your computer for the Excel data file that contains two columns of data, exam name and exam code. Please note that files in any other format will not upload. Then you need to select whether or not to automatically update SLOs with this exam data. Finally, you'll click on Upload Exams. Once you've completed these steps, your list of exams will be uploaded into the RightPath system. Now let's learn how to load exam score data into the RightPath system. First, let's start by going back to our exam score loader by hovering over the Utilities menu and then clicking on Load Exam Scores. You can also go back by clicking on this Return to Exam Score Loader back button. Once you arrive at the Load Exam Scores data window, you will first need to make sure that SLO Scores is checked, and then click on the Next button. After the page refreshes, you will see the required information that you must input in order to load your scores. First, you will type in a description for the exam that you are uploading scores for. In this instance, I've typed in 8th grade makeup exam. Then you will choose the exam that you are uploading scores for. You can do this by typing in the name of an exam or by clicking and locating your exam from the drop-down list. Once you've located your exam, you will then browse your computer for an Excel file that contains your score data. This score data should be an Excel file with columns with student ID and score. You will be asked to choose whether or not the file has a header row. Once you have chosen your file, you will then click the Upload button. Next, let's learn how to load data into a new exam. If you do not see your exam in the list of exams that you've loaded, you can also add a new exam. This will bring you to a new window where you will be prompted to enter an exam name and an exam code for your exam. You will also choose whether or not this exam is a pre or post test, And you will also want to check whether or not to automatically update the SLOs with this exam data. Once you have made your choices, simply click on the Add button. Our last step in loading our SLO exam scores is to review our data before it is officially loaded into the system. Once you have uploaded your Excel file with your test score data, you will be brought to a page to review the data that you have uploaded. You will notice here that you can quickly tell if your Excel file matches the data that has been uploaded by the number of score records that it shows. We can also see here that one student does not have a score. Before any data can be processed, you must click Check for Errors to identify any errors in the uploaded file that may cause the file to be uploaded incorrectly. An error message shows at the top of the screen that quickly describes any errors. And then as we scroll down on the screen, we see a summary of those errors. In this case, we see that we have one score that is not in the correct format, and we also have one student that was not found in the system. And then further details are given for each of these errors. At this point, we have two final choices. We can decide that because we have errors in our file, that we can cancel the upload and delete this batch. We could also decide at this point that maybe the file was incorrect for other reasons, and so by clicking this button, that cancels the upload and allows us to go back to the Excel file to make the changes that are needed. You may also choose to ignore the errors. For example, you may know that the student was absent that day, and that's why they don't have a score. In this instance, if you are satisfied with your score data, you can click on Process File to upload your scores to the RightPath system. As we can see, a message appears that says our data has been successfully processed, and a summary of the records that were added as well as any errors are also shown. Thank you for viewing our video tutorial on loading SLO exam scores within the RightPath Student Success System. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please contact us at the number you see here.